Hey everyone, this is going to be the last little bit of today's stream, so join me as we get them. You always like to use Satan? You don't know that one? P5 is the first persona he's really gotten into. That's true, Trife Trife's been trying to get me to play it. I own it. I own it and all the DLC. Trife used a couple of archangels. That sounds about right. Alright, so guys, if we go here, a possible history involving Hugo. I would think it would be... here? Okay, no, that already had the branch leading off of it. Then I would think it would have to be later on then, right? Here, this could lead to a different path with this. Let's check this out.
Hugo.
Should I show Hugo the core I got from Noah? I might create a new possibility if I do. I should show Hugo the core and see if and find out if Noah is really still alive. Is that right? Yeah, should I should find out how Hugo reacts when he sees the core Noah entrusted to me. I can't discount the possibility that Noah is still alive, even if nobody has seen him lately.
Hugo, I have a question for you. Noah's still alive, isn't he? How did you...
Wait, if Noah's not dead, how has Hugo been doing all this?
Noah's health has presumably deteriorated to a point where he can no longer appear in public. This will help Noah recover, right?
That's impossible. Where did you get that?
Someone trusted me to see it safely into your hands. Now, what condition is Noah in? I need you to tell us.
So be it. The Prophet's mechanized body has been malfunctioning for years.
How did his eyes turn unred? He stopped seeing red. He wasn't angry anymore, Andrew.
I asked Fennel to preserve him in a state of suspended animation.
Fennel?
That's right. I killed him. Without Fennel, the core is useless. Which means Noah... God... What have I done?
My. Only now that you know Noah can be fixed do you regret killing me, huh?
Fucking Fennel.
I'm not just some mechanical tool for keeping Noah alive.
Fennel, how are you alive? I thought I destroyed you.
I predicted that once Historica was used on you, you'd lose your already feeble mind and attack. I was quite right to install an auxiliary power source and an auto-repair program within me.
You truly are the greatest Thaumatek engineer in all of Alistel.
How silver-tongued from a man who destroyed me.
I sincerely apologize for that. Please forgive me.
Well, staring at your bald head is getting boring. Let's hurry along to where Noah is.
And where is that exactly?
In the hidden room next door. Sleeping.
Reviving him will be a delicate process, so stay put. You with the core, though. Come with us.
Ashura?
What in the... this is different from the core I know. It might even be an upgraded version. Oh ho! A fusion with the structure of a Thaw machine's core unit? What a quantum way of thinking. With new specs like these, overcoming the design flaws will be child's play.
Truly. Then we shall be blessed to see the Prophet restored to his former glory.
But was the one who made it a genius? Or a madman? Such a bold attempt couldn't have been made without putting Noah's life in danger. Though it'd be a different story if they'd experimented directly on Noah's corpse.
Enough talk. Can it save Noah or not?
To put it quite simply, no. The core itself is too damaged.
But earlier you said it could overcome the design flaws.
Don't jump to conclusions. Thanks to this, I can reverse engineer the tech behind it. I will now upgrade the core. If it works, there should be no issues with reviving Noah. You should be honored to watch me work.
All he does is push a button, pop the core, put the new core in.
Where am I?
Prophet Noah, you're awake. I can't tell you how long I've waited for this day to arrive.
Noah, sorry to bombard you right as you're waking up, but I need to explain what's happened.
Yes, please do. So I have you and that core to thank for being back among the living. You have my gratitude.
But of course. And what of you? What will you do now?
Much has happened while I slumbered, it would seem.
You can't tell me why you look like Hugo, but with, hair?
Perhaps it would be for the best if the public believed me dead. Alistel is on the cusp of being born anew. I do not want the past to hold back its future. If my children are to follow their own path, then I must do the same.
I've decided to follow Noah wherever he may go. There's nothing left for me here. Let the records state that I died alongside the prophet.
How will we explain that to those who knew the prophet could be revived?
I'll say the revival failed, and Hugo committed suicide to join Noah beyond the veil of death.
I don't like the implication that my work was a failure. But very well, so be it. I did have fun tinkering on the core, so I'll grin and bear it.
Well, I should be on my way.
Use the Thaw Machine transport passage to slip away unnoticed. Farewell, Noah.
Farewell to you too, Fennel. And you as well, Stock, son of possibility. Even through the haze of dreams, I saw you doing all you could. Please continue to look after Alistel and the world.
Noah promptly dies.
Please, Prophet Noah, wait for me.
You just walked out the door, dude.
I'm still going to continue my research for your information.
Of course. Do as you will.
So it's finally over. Thank you all for your hard work.
Well, Hugo's been dealt.
Okay, so
What?
this is just a conversation.
You've returned, Stock. Protea and Hugo have, but I have added a no matter, just in case.
Alright, so that doesn't actually change anything overall. It's just a new little chapter for us to view. Sandalphon?
Glad you.
Alright, what do we got? Lost Prosperity. There's a lovely reading coming from this Impossible World's Imperial Ruins. It might have some historical significance, so I'll be joining you on this one, if you don't mind.
Ready for. Your next field trip is in the Imperial ruins of another world. It could have archaeological significance, so I'd like to come with you. Is that okay?
If that's what you want. But why haven't you investigated it before?
I've wanted to for a while, but the monsters there are just too fearsome for me to go alone. But I've got nothing to worry about with you there, right?
That's right. I'll take care of any monsters that dare disrupt us.
I knew I could count on you. Well, let's get going.
Lost prosperity.
Here we are. The Imperial ruins. What's the matter? You seem a little more subdued than usual.
Whatever do you mean?
Every other time you've started our trips together with a rant about the local history.
I can start now if you like.
Perhaps later.
Somehow I knew you'd say that.
The prism is reacting. It shouldn't be too far away.
Then let's get this excavation underway. Into the ruins we go.
Alright. What's this?
Oh, look. There are pages here. They're tattered, but I think I can make out a few fragments.
What did they say?
Just a second. Let's see here. With the power of Thaumatek, a small nameless country united the continent under one banner. This new empire could see into the future, allowing them to win the battle to unify Vancouver. That's what I can make out.
They saw into the future? Could that have been thanks to the White and Black Chronicles?
Does it say anything else?
Sorry, but I don't think I can make out anything else here. Maybe we should look elsewhere.
There you go. You think this is the most Kingdom Hearts track in the game? I don't know. Let's try going up here first.
Look, Stock, the remains of an old book. It's not much, but I think I can make out some words. Let's see here.
Well, that's super powerful, Trife. At least it
Okay.
sounds like it.
I'll summarize what I can. The Emperor and the Empress had 2 children, both of whom were taught the art of Thaumatek, but that somehow led to the Empire's greatest tragedy.
That tragedy must be referring to the desertification.
Well, I suppose that's the most logical conclusion.
Makes me wonder how exactly those children caused it.
If we want to learn more, we'll need to find more clues.
Those children are Teal and Lipty, most likely. Maybe a little.
Oh, this book cover is torn off, but I can decipher a bit of what it says.
Go for it, Nemesia.
Leave it to me. Let's see. Suddenly, calamity struck the Emperor, Empress, and Princess. No sooner had that happened than Mana began to disappear from the earth itself. The lone prince searched for a way to save his family and Mana itself, only to finally fail. I think that's the only info worth repeating here.
The prince mentioned there must be Prince Allium, the founder of Granorg.
Presumably, it would make sense.
And those are all the details you can glean from it.
Unfortunately.
I see.
Now, where should I look next? I've already got Stock with me, so maybe I'll go further in.
What about the artifact? That is why we came here, after all.
Oh, of course. I just got a little bit absorbed in my field research. I didn't forget about our mission. I've kept an eye on my artifact readings this entire time, too.
Does that mean you have an idea of where it is?
Yeah, but it's strange. It keeps shifting in location, even when we're standing perfectly still.
Perhaps the artifact is on the move.
Ah, that would explain it. Oh, it stopped, and it's not far from here.
This is our chance, then. Let's go.
It's pretty powerful, plus once you add some skills you have on it. Yeah, it sounds like it's pretty strong. This part of the music definitely sounds like Fate of the Fallen. There's town, whenever Trife goes into town, it has this music. And every time that music starts in Persona 5, I always think of Falling Away From Me by Korn because it has the same
Let me
two
guess.
opening notes.
That monster has the artifact?
I'd say that's a solid theory.
All right. Stand back, Nemesia.
You don't need to tell me twice. Break a leg, Stock.
Alright. Let's fight this Balchinian bear.
Can't get careless.
Anything to steal. Let's break your armor in the meantime.
There!
Eat this!
This'll do the trick.
Yeah, we get to fight a big bear this time. Nice. Bringing up his attack. That's great. Oh, okay, well. See this music here? This music here reminds me of Fate of the Fallen from Kingdom Hearts. I assume you look white, so let's cast fire. Yeah.
Now's my chance.
Resume stance. I don't know what that is.
This'll do the trick.
Okay.
What's its weakness?
Weakness is curse. Okay.
Let's do this. Heads up.
Oh shit.
This is
Alright.
looking bad.
So that counts as an attack, huh? It's resistant to poison, paralyzed, weak to curse, resistant. Sleep does not, or stone does not work, but sleep does. It's just resistant. Alright. Skill, will have you just heal yourself.
Fire!
Can you do me a favor and not counter?
Let me have a go.
Yeah, do that.
Here I come.
Fire!
Sorry, White Bear.
Oh,
You're down.
that was a close one.
Trife, how would you feel if they added Ernst into the new, as a character in Super Smash Bros. And they just called him Ernst. Red fossil.
Artifact retrieved.
A+ for your hard work. Well then, it's about time we headed back to the...
What, you're done investigating?
Honestly, I could spend forever on field research, but we got what we came for, so let's call it a day.
Understood.
Yeah, we did it. Where do you get the,
And we're back. Not only did we get an artifact, but it was quite an educational field trip.
Glad to hear you enjoyed yourself. Here, take this before I forget.
Thanks. You've helped me out in more ways than you know.
growth book? Just over 4 hours? Well, that's okay. We still got some time left. We're gonna finish this last mission. And then we will be done for
Glad
today.
you could join me, Stock. Let's both do our best today.
We have Eternal Prosperity. This one will be taking you to the Imperial Ruins, but something seems off. Figure out what you can get, what you can and get the artifact.
Ready
Okay.
for...
Let's check
The
it out.
artifact in the next world is around the Imperial Ruins, but something feels off. How do I put it? It's just not normal.
None of the possible worlds so far have been normal, Nemesia.
That's not what I mean. There's an artifact reading, but sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Either way, I'll have to head in and figure out what's going on. Will you be joining me? I know how valuable the Imperial ruins are to your research.
It's a red strobe light.
I'd like to go with you, but I think I'll stay here this time. Honestly, it's creeping me out. If you run into any problems, though, make sure to come back. Better safe than sorry.
All right. I suppose I'll just head in by myself then.
Please do. Oh, and if you dig up any info on the Empire, I'd love to know about it.
Eternal prosperity. Alright, so what's the deal with this one? There's people here.
These are definitely the Imperial ruins. But I don't understand what's going on. Why are there so many people here? Either way, Nemesia said there's an artifact somewhere nearby. I should start by gathering information.
Alright, let's talk to the people. See what they have to say about this.
Yes.
Life is good here in the Empire. Thanks to our Imperial sorcerers, our lives are vastly improved. The Emperor has 2 children. The future's looking bright. What do you mean? Fading out. Alright, see you later, buddy.
How can I help you?
Nothing especially interesting has happened recently, but I do have some juicy gossip. The princess has taken a sorcerer as her paramour. They're quite a couple. But the Emperor will probably never improve.
Yes.
Once we become an empire, the wars raging across the continent ended at long last. In a time of peace, we have nothing to worry about. We were once a small nation, but our magical tome allowed us to unify the continent. Because of its dark binding, we called it the Black Chronicle. But you should already know that, being a citizen here. Alright. The Emperor is a Thaumaturg practitioner himself. He spares no expense in studying it. And once he unlocks the secret art of flux, then, oh dear, I've said far too much. Please, forget I said anything at all. The fuck is this?
Do you need something? I can tell you're staring at me. Wait, Nemesia? No, it can't be.
Nemesia? Is she from this civilization? I guess that would explain it.
I got teleported. What's going on here?
I could have sworn that girl looked like a young Nemesia, too. It explains why she knows so much and had all the artifacts, as if she's from the Empire. But then again, I said that before. That she was from the Empire.
Indeed.
Our long years of research and development have produced a new mobile armament, Thaw machines. Now we can finally eradicate the rebel faction in Itolia. None can oppose us. Glory to the Empire. Long live the Emperor and Empress.
Yes.
Prince Allium is young, but he's shown a real knack for politics. He lends his ear to the people, proposes public charity works, and even helps the beast kind. Hopefully soon, the Emperor will retire to a symbolic title, and Allium will rule. Alright.
Yes.
I was on my way to work out long ago when I witnessed a bewildering sight. Among the middle-aged elderly sorcerers gathered at the palace were 2 young children. Perhaps they were the 2 prodigies everyone calls the Thaumaturg twins.
Yes.
Our land has prospered thanks to Thaumaturg, but I wish it could be applied to household goods. If cooking and laundry could be automated, the lives of peasantry would improve too. I should send a letter to the Empress. I'm sure she would understand. Alright.
Yes.
Their Imperial Majesties are Thaumaturg masters who transcend time. They are akin to gods. By pledging their faith in these divine rulers, the citizens of the Empire live in prosperity. Praise be our new gods, Aquilegia and Lupinus. May they reign eternal. Tio and Lipti. I still think there's something up with them.
Of course.
Thaumatic research is top secret. We common folk can't even imagine what they're up to. But as long as they produce results, I don't mind being left in the dark. Yet, rumor have it, there's a giant underground research facility. And inside of it... Oh, music changed again. Oh, hello. You're back.
There you are. Is that you, Nemesia? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't you need something from me?
This is very interesting, actually.
This again. Why does this world's Nemesia keep showing up? It seems like she wants me to do something.
I guess the only way to find out is by meeting up with her again. Are there more people to speak to? Because this is actually really interesting. No, it's just her, okay.
Please, Nemesia. I need you to tell me why you're doing this. The prism. It's sensing an artifact nearby.
A black hourglass. Okay, it's not red. That's weird.
So you really are Nemesia.
An A+ answer. You are my final hope. Please, help me.
Oh shit, son.
Nemesia, wait! She wants help, huh?
Past to future. Alright, we gotta look at the chronicle. How much stuff do we not have filled out?
Welcome aboard, Stock. I take it you got the artifact back?
Without much trouble, yes. Here.
This puts us one step closer to stopping the desertification. Thank you. So tell me more about the ruins. Did anything creepy happen?
Yeah. The memories left behind in the ruins had taken the forms of actual living people. It seems the citizenry was quite happy with life under the Empire.
I suppose Imperial Thaumatech benefited everyone, not just the Empire's royal family.
That appeared to be the case.
Sounds like the artifact gave form to the residual thoughts of the people who live there. Either way, how mysterious. An A+ investigation, Stock.
What was even more mysterious was that you were there too.
What?
The Messi in that other world asked me to help her. I know possible worlds exist on a different plane than our own, but they still affect each other. That may mean that the Messi of this world wants someone to lean on as well.
Really?
I'm here for you, Nemesia.
What does that mean? You get an F- for weirding me out.
Hey, Nemesia. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. All this time, I've been gathering artifacts for you.
And all that help has been invaluable to my research. What would you like to know?
Well, what are you planning to do with these artifacts?
As you know, the desertification began when someone in the Empire caused a terrible accident. What I haven't told you is that as we speak, a certain something is draining mana from the land.
I figured that was the case because of the desertification.
That loss of mana is what's causing the desertification.
Yes, and only by defeating it can the drainage stop for good. The artifacts are the tools needed for that. They're like the cogs of a greater machine.
What? Are you saying they form some kind of weapon?
You could call it that. I might suggest an alternate word choice, however. I would call it a relic. One not unlike your own. Its name is the Red Chronicle.
Another chronicle?
The Black and White Chronicles can grant visions of the past and future respectively, while the Red Chronicle lets its user gaze upon the infinite possibilities of other worlds.
Infinite possibilities? Does that mean...
Extra credit for figuring it out so quickly. But another mishap left the Red Chronicle scattered and torn. Only these artifacts can fix it.
So you need them to restore the Red Chronicle.
Bingo. On that note, this very ship is an artifact itself. Bet you didn't figure that out.
You're right about that. I never would have expected the Dunamis to hold such a secret.
Anyway, I've recovered more than a few artifacts thanks to you. Yet, it's still not enough to fully repair the Red Chronicle.
Well, I've come with you this far. I may as well stick with it until the very end.
That's the spirit, Stock.
Alright. Let's go to Historia real quick. She probably has something else for me to do. Nope. Okay. Let's look at everything we've done so far. We're at 86 out of 98. We are almost done with her stuff. Oops. So we still have to get to the end of this. Royal Throne. Oh look, see, they did join up, just like I thought. Okay. Just like I thought. They eventually did. Alright. So guys, that's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you all